And I actually watch a lot of your videos all the time. And I was telling Sean, I said, take a look at some of Fred's videos. It was yesterday, right? You were looking at his video. I was telling him to take a look at some of your videos because they're very inspiring and thought-provoking.
Is this YouTube done?
Congratulations on it.
It's family. You wouldn't? All right, shit. He shot my documentary. So
And I appreciate y'all, man. Like, I don't read too much, but I know, like, the guys that are out there pushing and fighting and trying to get people to see things, the right way. I know that y'all been doing your thing, man. And I know people try to, quiet y'all down and stuff like that. And I couldn't tell you, man, guys like yourself.
The stuff you're doing, it's something you can apply to your life.
So God get tired of us sometime too. And he said, you know what? I'm going to bless you with this opportunity. Whatever happens after it, it's on you. And this is what I have, Lord, that God have blessed him with this opportunity, and now it's all up on him. So come November the 4th, ooh, boy. Come November the 4th, like I said before, I hope he have room for lunch. I hope he have room for lunch. I've tried. I've tried to make the best out of this fight. I've tried to give him opportunities to build himself up. And here we are, guys. Here we are. So hopefully, once it's over with, when I beat him, I can move on with my career and still go on to try to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That's all I ever wanted. Or, on the other hand, if he beat me, then Deontay Wilder retired from this sport. Y'all don't want to have to worry about him doing another interview in boxing ever again.
Our next question is going to come from Rob Huff on Fight News. Please go ahead.
Hi, I've got a question for Mr. Wilder. You've mentioned a few times about your race. Obviously, a number of athletes are speaking out about racial inequality and things that concern them. Muhammad Ali was doing that 45, 50 years ago. What are your thoughts about this? Are you inclined to speak out publicly regarding social inequality, racial inequality that you see in the world?
You talking to me?
Yeah, to Mr. Wilder.
Oh, repeat the question again, please.
Sure. We've seen all sorts of prophets speaking out about racial inequality, social inequality, kneeling while the anthem is played. Muhammad Ali was doing these sorts of things 45, 50 years ago. I wonder what your thoughts are on this, what your inclinations might be to speak out publicly relating to racial inequality, social justice.
Well, it's hopefully, when people speak out and talk about racial things, especially blacks, talk about how we've been mistreated and how we don't have certain things, people get tired of it, but they hear it all the time. They hear it. And, I've been so much reading, filling my brain with so much knowledge and stuff like that. It's like, what really good did it do to keep talking about it if ain't nothing been done about it? When I speak out, whether it's to you or whether it's to anybody else that's not black, I speak out. I'm speaking out to them. I'm speaking out to the black people. When I say things, I'm putting them on knowledge upon game, so that one day they will wake up and realize that you're adding to the cost. You're doing what they want you to do. All this stuff has been hit. Like when Trump said blacks is not citizen of America, he was so goddamn right. The thing about Trump, and we have to respect, Trump speaks the truth. He said how it is. He said what it is. He speaks the truth. Blacks, it's two different parts of America. It's a private corporate U.S., and there's the U.S. of America. Trump said we're not citizens of America, and he is right. We're not citizens of America. Because when we gave up our freedom for benefits and privileges, and it wasn't really nothing. Everybody got something that went through hardship. The Jews got the Holocaust, right? The Indians, they got free taxes. What have the blacks got? more heartache and pain over and over and over again. And then some say, well, hey, y'all need to, why y'all doing all this and why y'all doing it? Because people don't understand certain things. Y'all shit, why y'all, you should try to bail yourself out. But we tried to do that, right? We tried to do that way back in with the what that was in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when we had the motherfucking the Black Wall Street, when we owned it our own business, when we had our own planes, own schools and stuff, and what fucking happened? When we tried to branch off and do our own things to better ourselves as black people, what happened? White people came along, Ku Klux Klan came along, they destroyed it all. Every step that we try to get ahead, there's always some blockage to stop us. But then go back, hey, they look how ignorant they is and stuff. And people don't even understand just a simple word of ignorance. Ignorance is just a term used for lack of knowledge. And then they always want to call other people minorities. And no, we're not minorities because our mind is not as a child or an infant. We're majorities, which I am an adult. I have an adult mind state of being. And I'm not an African American because that was a term created by white people. You can refer me as a black American. I don't even want to be called a real American because I'm not a citizen of America. It's so much in the history, man, that need to be taught. But when I speak for my people. That's it. I speak for them to have the knowledge because if they knew the acknowledgement of the world and where they came from and how the history is, it wouldn't be sort. It wouldn't be no sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even consider about moving out this motherfucking country. The more and more I learned about it, it's crazy. How so many black people got hung and how so many got burned right there in the middle of the streets when people taunted and did all this shit. Like, man, it's so much shit, man, it makes you kind of mad, though. So when I speak,
Deontay, I'm going to jump in. Deontay, I'm going to jump in because this took a side turn.
Yeah, because nobody don't want to hear that. This is a fact. These are facts that we need to put out there. People don't want to hear it. That's the thing. People don't want to hear it. And that's the problem. We don't want to hear the facts. The history is what it is, and we need to change this world. The Constitution needs to be started because all that shit is not Bible. Look at all these corporations and stuff investing in jails and stuff. Why? Because they was promised that them motherfuckers would stay filled with black people because of what? Music. Look, music is the main thing. Music is the main thing. And white folks own all that. Because they put out that selling drugs or beating the pussy out or hitting this bitch or doing this and these women shaking their ass, they adding on to it because it's a brainwashed thing. We gonna keep promoting this shit because it's negative and it keeps these motherfuckers in the jail cell. So when all these corporations, Walmart and Steve Jobs and all these other hot corporations invested in this shit, man, and we wonder why we so blind, man. We so blind. But the thing about it, when they gave over their rights for benefits and freedom, what they do, hand them motherfuckers a Bible. They hand them a Bible. Because black people are too forgiving. They gave them the Bible to get the guys for the ignorance. They tricked these folks. Man, but, hey, we can, oh my God.
On a better and a boxing related note,
Hey, I just want to remind you guys, In Your Corner, a movie I directed on Floyd Mayweather and Sam Watson, is out now on Vimeo.com. In Your Corner, click the link in the description box. And I would genuinely love and appreciate you guys' support. And don't hesitate to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of the film. And again, I appreciate you guys' support and enjoy the video. Peace.